New analysis published this month found that two severe types of headaches are strongly linked to the body's internal clock. So to explain this research, we brought in Dr. Payal Kohli to share the tiny desk while we're in this temporary spot. So we kicked out Tom. I guess he's too tall. Anyway, what are the primary findings of this and why is this so important? I just know so many people that suffer with headaches.
You know, Kim, I get migraine headaches, and I was fascinated to see this research because it's these two types of headaches, cluster headaches and migraine headaches, that for the longest time we sort of scratched our heads about what's causing them. And it seems that our circadian rhythm, which regulates sort of our sleep-wake cycle, our energy levels, are very closely tied to these headaches. But it's not just night and day, it's also the seasons. So specific types of year, you're more likely to get headaches, and it's when these seasons are changing. So the spring to summer and the fall to winter are high times for headaches, and then certain times of the day. So people don't get migraine headaches between 11 p.m. and 7 a.m. They get them.
No, it's always in the worst possible time. At least the people I know that get migraines will be like, oh my gosh, I woke up and got going and I had a horrible migraine.
Right, and it's those hormones and the circadian rhythm, the biological clock that seems to be regulating that.
So when we talk hormones, are these the stress hormones? These are the ones that...
So it's actually fascinating. It's a little gland in our brain called the hypothalamus, which regulates our wake and our sleep. It sets our circadian rhythm, and it releases a wake hormone, which is a stress hormone called cortisol, which can get disrupted if we don't get enough sleep. And then it also releases a sleep hormone called melatonin. So we know that those two are definitely involved. And that's why when you travel internationally and you have jet lag and your melatonin is dysregulated, it really does trigger those headaches. But we also know that it's the biological hormones as well. So we know that women get more migraine headaches, so estrogen has a role in that, and men get more cluster headaches, so perhaps testosterone has a role in that.
So let's talk about one of your favorite topics, sleep. Sleep is a big factor in this.
So sleep is huge, and that's what this breakthrough is about. Is it the chicken or is it the egg? So is it that you are not sleeping well, that's disrupting your circadian rhythm, and that's what's triggering the headaches, or is it the other way around, that the headaches disrupt your sleep, where they further disrupt your circadian rhythm, and that's what's propagating this cycle. So scientifically, this is a really important connection because we think it's bidirectional, and we know that sleep is one of the biggest triggers for people who suffer from headaches.
So what do you think this leads to? Because there are a lot of us that struggle with sleep but don't necessarily have headaches, and I know you're not fond of some of the things that people take to fall asleep. I mean, this isn't going to lead to more meds, do you think?
Well, I think it's going to lead to more targeted meds that look at treating headaches by re-establishing your circadian rhythm, so that you're not just treating the symptom of the headache, which is the pain. You know, you take your Tylenol, your ibuprofen, your, whatever anti-migraine medicines, but you're actually treating the core cause of it. And you're also realizing as a headache sufferer that there are things that can disrupt your circadian rhythm. So choosing to take melatonin, for example, when you travel abroad, it's not a bad idea when you travel and you know your circadian rhythm is going to be disrupted.
But not do it long term.
That's right.
I knew you were going to say that. I knew you were going to say that. And it's such a market, man.
It is.
Go into any store and you'll see all of them, stress vitamins, melatonin, sleep vitamins, I mean vitamins.
Propaganda. It's all propaganda, because what you don't want to do is be messing around with your hormones, your wake hormones, your sleep hormones, taking supplements that you don't know have benefit, may actually be causing harm. What you want to do is understand the biological processes and then try to trick your brain into it. And so, getting good sleep hygiene is one of the best ways to prevent headaches. And that means going to bed at the right time, not stimulating your eyes with that blue light, because that prevents melatonin release and, all the rest. You've heard me say this.
Preach.
That's right.
You do that. Okay. All right. Well, thank you, Dr. Kohli. I mean, a lot of people live and suffer with headaches, so it's important research. Thank you.